Can you name a body part that babies are born without? It's a... Yes.
Remorse.
Fair enough. Body part. I'm looking for a body part.
Teeth?
Yeah, it is their permanent teeth. A lot of people think that they are born without kneecaps. That is not the case.
That's not a thing that people think, do they?
Yeah, because they don't show up on X-rays.
What? They've got invisible knees.
They're made of cartilage. Up until about 3 to 5... So there you are. You can see that you cannot see, as it were.
I can smell that nappy from here. I just...
It's not until you're 10 or 12 that you have a firm kneecap, and that's why it doesn't hurt so much when you fall when you're younger, because it is sort of cushioned.
That's amazing.
In fact, the human fetus, when it's in the womb, it's almost all cartilage. It's a bit like a sort of giant ear. But it is the permanent teeth. They take a while for the baby teeth to fall out. Begins at around the age of 6. Anybody know, 2017 UK survey, what's the average amount the tooth fairy leaves for a tooth?
Cheek.
Yes.
I'm going to £2.
It's 88p.
Oh, OK.
Who leaves 88p for a...
It's an average.
Yeah. Ostriches are the only animals in the world that have a double kneecap. They have an upper kneecap, which looks like that of most species, but also has a lower kneecap. Anybody know why?
Nope.
No, that's correct. Nobody knows why.
Is it to do with trying to take off, like the amount of weight when they used to fly?
Well, if you could figure it out, everybody would be thrilled.
Dedicate my life.
That's it.
What do babies have that adults do not?
From above head?
Horns.
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 Oddly enough, almost close.
They have a cranial cap. They have a divot there that you can store things in.
But the bones in the head haven't fused together yet, have they?
They haven't. Not only in the head, that's the point.
They're completely spongy babies. You can bend them pretty much like plasticine. You can just like make... If it's an ugly baby, you can just make it slightly better looking, you know, just give it horns if you want.
What's the protocol for when you see a really ugly baby? Do you
I'll
know?
tell you, people show you their babies on their phone now, and it's like a cashew with some hair coming out of it. The thing to say is, nice phone. That's what I think. I think babies have the ability to know that they are ugly, which their parents don't.
They don't have kneecaps, do they?
Aren't you mixing them up with mer babies?
Their kneecaps are not made of bone while they're babies, and there are all kinds of parts of them...
What are they made
that
of?
they're not made of bone, but are made of cartilage.
Or Play-Doh?
And they have 94 more bones than adults.
No, they don't.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're making
They
this
do.
up.
No, A baby's body has about 300 what are called soft bones that haven't actually formed bone material. They are actually cartilage, a sort of soft, gooey thing. And they eventually fuse to form the 206 bones of the average human body. Where are a quarter of those bones housed?
Foot.
In the feet. The feet is right out. Yeah, a quarter of your bones. 52. Very good. Yeah. Very good.
How long do you have to wait for your baby to harden?
It's in the natural course of
You
things.
put it somewhere like with Airfix kits. I used to put them in the airing cupboard.
Kill. Bake it.
You fire the baby.
What do newborn babies like best?
Well, as a mother of a newborn, I'd like to say crying.
Crying.
The thing is about babies crying is you just think, what have you got to cry about? You haven't got any financial problems, you've got no relationship problems, you're not haunted by mistakes that you've made in the past. Do you know what I mean? We should be crying on an hourly basis.
You don't have to get out of bed to go for a poo.
No, everything's
just lie
provided
back.
for you. Lie back.
Yeah.
You don't have to poo you a script. You're adored. Make the most of it. What is your problem? Make the most of it, because you'll look back at this and it'll be the happiest days of your life.
Maybe they're stressed about all the stuff they've got ahead of them.
Yes.
Maybe they can pick up on the stress of all the adults, sort of going, oh my God, this is a nightmare. I mean, it's OK now, but this is going to get worse before it gets better. One day, if I'm not careful, they're going to say I'm not allowed to shit in my bed anymore. They'll dress it up as growing up or something, but in fact, it's the first stage of a long surrender.
Never stop soiling yourself.
Not if you've
much
got
better for
if you've got an ounce of self-respect. Keep soiling yourself.
Someone told me that 90% of the attention you garner in your life, you receive under the age of 3.
It's a thought, isn't it? Not for us who are on television, surely. Surely not us. No, that could be right. Now, that's an interesting point, because a lot of mothers have been led to believe that it's incredibly important at the moment they give birth that there's a bonding process. But the interesting thing is that babies don't bond with their mothers, particularly in the very first days, that actually they respond apparently as much to the cries of a rhesus monkey as to the noise of their mother.
Well, all that hard work.
Yeah, I know. Later...
Get a rhesus monkey.
Later they get used to you. They get used to you, they get used to your smell after a few weeks, and they do like you.
Now, that child's clearly not going to bond with her.
They've had enough of that one, haven't they? Come on. Bit twisted, it'll snap.
But you're as you crawl towards the age where you can again soil yourself with impunity. Surely.
What do you mean crawl towards it?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
By some comfort. I'm lucky I have the incontinence pads.
Yeah, I'm so pleased. Is there a tenor gentleman? Is it only tenor lady?
That's a thing. Why is it in those ads? What is it about laughter that makes women wet themselves? I mean, you have the ads, they're jollying about, and then...
It is odd.
I like it when babies saw my nephew, when he soiled himself, he put his hands on the high chair like that.
They get great concentration on their face.
While mothers may form an immediate bond with their baby until they're 3 months old, babies respond equally well to the call of rhesus monkeys.